Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Mega Evolutions in Open Master League in Go Battle League. Now this is not between two friends or friend codes or anything like that. This is in Go Battle League, folks. We have approached the moment. Here we go. I had an absolute blast, and you would think, why don't you go in there with Mega Venusaur first? I'm going in here with Mega Altaria, folks. I had a plan because I already knew we were going to see a ton of Mega Gyarados everywhere because it is going to be the best. I don't blame people for using it, but we're going to have to come prepared, and that we sure did. Now, if I do sound a little bit quiet or unenthusiastic, it is because it is around 3 in the morning, 3 a.m. right now as recording this. Even though my neighbors said that they don't hear me, I'm still going to be a little bit quiet, and also a little tired, so we're working overtime. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, folks. I wanted to make sure I got this up here because you're going to encounter these, and I'm going to tell you something else that did happen when I was in here, and a little bit of a suggestion to Niantic. There was people without megas. I don't think they're going to be going in here without a mega intentionally. They probably just did not know. So maybe there should be some sort of glowing mega logo evolution sign on the mega or on the Master League, so they have a indication that, oh hey, something's going on with Mega Evolutions, I should do that. Oh yeah, that's right. So just a little something there, maybe change the logo to the Mega or something like that. But other than that, it was a freaking blast. This is amazing. Now I'm not going to just use this one here. This is just a little test run. I wanted to give you guys a little something here, so going into this you're going to be prepared, because it's kind of a little bit of a different ball game to some extent, because I know for a lot of people it's coming down to just memory and knowing the timing of each charge move and how long they do have, and the megas are kind of throwing a wrench into that because I haven't really battled up against them. So we're going to talk about the team here. We've got 30 minutes, folks. Like I said, we're going to have a lot of other videos, so just stay tuned for that. Make sure you have notifications on, and like I said, please hit that like button. It really does help me out. Now let's discuss this team here. We'll start with the Landorus and the Melmetal. So the Melmetal is going to be best buddy equipped as well. I'm not best buddy with the Landorus yet, or with the Altaria. Altaria is going to be level 50, so is the Landorus, 100% IV on the Landorus. So we needed something to cover the Gyarados' dark typing, or at least the water typing, and none other better than we're just going to go with two superpower users. We needed fighting, but we didn't want the fighting type Pokemon itself, because we needed the resistance of the steel, and then we needed the flying type of the Landorus, and it worked out amazing, folks. It worked out great. So both of them are going to have rock and fighting. See that? We got Stone Edge on the Landorus, and then Rock Slide on the Melmetal, and Superpower on both. And then the Altaria, oh boy, this thing is going to be part Fairy and then also Dragon, so we're going to have a blast. Moonblast is going to be getting stabbed, and we're going back to that, let's say, Ampharos Community Day. Remember that? A long time ago, many years back, it got Dragon Pulse. Oh, what's the use of this? This is garbage. Well, it's going to get a Mega, I was telling you, and we have approached, folks. Here we go. So we do see various different Megas, not too many, outside of Mega Gyarados, of course, but we see a couple fun ones here that we're going to be taking a look at. And also some people without Mega Evolutions, unfortunately. I'm just going to leave some in here. It's just what it is, okay? So with that said, let's get into the commentary. Leading with Mega Altaria, not the entire time. I do switch it up to, I think, Landorus in the front, and it works out so well for us here. All right, so Mega Altaria is going to be decently ranked. It's not the best. It's, there's many above it as far as PvPoke is concerned, where this Mega Evolutions are going to be ranked here. I just like it for its typing, and I just wanted to give it a shot. It's going to be throwing people off here, and it is bulky, and it just worked out great. It's going to be a fun pick to go into this first off here. Also, one more thing before we get into the commentary fully here, just a little tip on the Pokemon that you Mega Evolve before we did get this update. You're not going to have to spend Mega Energy to evolve them for your first time. If you put Mega 1 without a space, just Mega 1 under all your Pokemon, it'll show everything that you've Mega Evolved one time that you can evolve right now for free. So you can go ahead and test out whatever you want in Go Battle League without using up some Mega Energy. So just a little tip there. And now we're going to go ahead and get into this. Now we got a couple of 5-0s going on here, folks. This is a 4-1, but we are going to be getting some good matchups here. And I'm going to tell you, the Theron, Landorus, and Melmetal combo was amazing. So we have a bad lead with Excadrill, and we stay here now. We're not flying, but it is going to be resisting everything, and it is going to be Excadrill, but still doing a ton of damage with that. So we're going to go ahead and catch here. I wasn't trying to catch a drill run. It would have been nice, but I was expecting another rock slide. So in here with the Landorus, things kind of squishy, but man, oh man, it's amazing. Definitely something to invest in. Now, I know I've lifted up Snorlax as one of the things you want to use. And where is it? Why aren't you using it? Well, it just doesn't fit into this team here with the Mega Altaria. This was something that I came up with, and well, here we are, and it worked magnificently. Man, going up against those Gyarados, it was just perfect. So up against the Zacian here, gonna let this go. Close combat. Now, I have to say something else because we're seeing that close combat. Folks, I was seeing a lot of people throwing superpower on my Landorus with their Melmetals over and over. I was confused. I wanted to stop tapping to see if it was a bot, or did somebody put out a video like saying that, you know, it's better to go superpower or something instead of rock slide. But I understand how it does cost less energy, but they don't swap, and their clock's not, you know, keeping them locked. They're just staying there. And I'm not trying to talk down, I'm just genuinely confused. We're gonna see what happens here. Maybe it's people who, you know, we got the Mega Evolution, so they're just in here for fun, like to test it out, and they're just, you know, waiting for, you know, to be called to go sit down at the restaurant. Who knows? But anyways, what's going on here? We got a Gyarados, so we're gonna go ahead and let this go. Crunch. All right, no more shields getting to the superpower, and this is gonna be enough to take them out. Melmetal is and was the Mega Gyarados Slayer. Absolutely amazing. Same with the Landorus though. Next battle. Bad lead with a Melmetal. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Landorus here, and this does take care of it. I think this might be a superpower. There we go. They do swap. That makes sense. Less energy. Maybe I might get a shield, maybe not. Who knows? And they swap into Togekiss. We're going to go ahead and go with the Stone Edge here. Going to be able to get to another one. Let's see if they want to double shield that Togekiss. They will survive this, and they will be able to take us out because of the quick move. It's not going to be enough, and they're charming us out of here, taking that win. We still have a shield left though. We're going to go ahead and bring in Melmetal. Going to let this go, calling it, saying it's not going to be a flamethrower. It is just an ancient power, farming them down with quite a bit of energy, and they're bringing in their Mega. Let's go. It's going to be a Gyarados with Waterfall. Like I said, they're going to be everywhere, and this is why I made this team, because I was prepared. I knew people were going to be throwing this thing in here because it's the best one to use. Why not? You're going up against other Megas. Why not bring the best one? And that's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and just shield this Crunch up here, building up a little bit of extra energy and swapping, because we did debuff ourselves. We knew they're going to be bringing in the Melmetal, so we're going to have to kind of maneuver around this just a little bit. So we're going to be able to take a couple of rock slides while resisting the Thunder Shock. Going to go for the Moonblast, just doing as much damage as possible. And they shield it up, and we don't get any sort of debuff. And let's see what happens here. Gonna let that rock slide go while being able to survive those Thunder Shocks. Getting to the Sky Attack, but not getting it off, unfortunately. I think that's just, yeah, we're gonna have to just throw this here. Now, knowing we still have a shield, and the Gyarados is not gonna be able to get off 2 charge moves, or farm us down with the Waterfall. We're able to get to another superpower, take the win here, and looking good. Like I said, the Melmetal is going to be the Mega Gyarados Slayer. Next battle, we have another Melmetal lead, which is bad, so we're going to go ahead and swap. But funny enough, let me tell you something. Look, this is the one. Okay, never mind. Of course, when I say it, we'll just see whenever it happens. But funny enough, every time I had a bad lead with the Altaria Mega, I seem to just do perfectly fine. So they're going to be swapping into their Giratina here, letting that Dragon Claw go. And we're just going to keep on throwing these Stone Edges here. It's going to be doing a ton of damage, letting it go. And now we just need to get off a superpower. What do I want to do? I think we're going to let it go. We're going to go in here and farm down with Melmetal. They can hit us with this Shadow Sneak. That's perfectly fine. We're not worried about that. And off of this farm down here, we're going to be able to come out of here with a ton of energy. But they said, nah, I'm good. So they bring back into their Melmetal. And, well, we're going to let this first one go. It's kind of a strategy you like to do, because it's not going to be able to take you out. And then they debuff themselves, so they're going to be a little bit more obligated to shield, see it does more damage. We can take them out with a Rock Slide. Maybe they might barely survive here. Yeah, barely. So we swap into the Altaria and take them out with a Dragon Breath. Do they have their own Mega? And it is going to be Mega Steelix. Now, another something I have to say here, and another bit of advice for Niantic is fix, or let me rephrase it. Could you maybe rearrange the camera for Mega Altaria? Because it's a little bit crazy, right? Can you see? Like I said before, I mean, if we all sit down at the table, even the ones that hate me over there, I don't know what the hell's going on. And we all looked at the footage and you saw this and we all were like looking at the projector and we're like, okay, so we need to make a decision. Is that good for the player base to not be able to, the whole screen is obstructed? And the people that said, yeah, if anybody didn't raise their hand, say that's fine, like get them out of there. Okay? Because it's kind of ruining the whole thing. But Mega Altaria is a big fluffy thing, I guess. So maybe that's part of the thing. Mega Gyarados, or I mean, I'm so used to seeing Mega Steelix going down by the Mega Slayer Melmetal. I'm telling you, it's a Mega itself. Next battle, we're met with a Venusaur. Nice variety here, huh? A nice little variety going on. Love that Mega Venusaur. All right, so it's late. If I kind of pause for a minute, I'm thinking, processing. Don't want to drink coffee because then I'll have to make another video, or that means I have to do more battles. So we have to look out for Sludge Bomb. That's going to be doing a lot. We shielded up correctly. Let's go. Going for a Sky Attack is going to be super effective. Who will win this battle? They let it go and we farm them down. Mega Altaria takes this win. It's kind of like a depending upon the shield situation. It's not like anybody has a better advantage in that moment there, because it can hit me with Sludge, which could basically one-shot me. So they bring in a Gyarados, or man, Gyarados has got me all traumatized. Bringing in a Garchomp, and we're able to do a ton of damage, but they're farming us down. We are part fairy, so it's not very effective, but it's still doing something. So we bring in our Landorus here to just take this. They hit me with an Earth Power, maybe trying to get a shield, less energy for the Earth Power, who knows. But we're going to go for the Super Power, knowing we can immediately swap, and they have a Mewtwo in the back. We bring in the Melmetal, and it is going to yet again be able to clean up at the end. Although with the help of the other Pokemon too, because man, this team is really something, folks. In Mega Altaria, very fun pick for sure. I know it costs a lot, but it is what it is. And as far as not being able to, or not being, having to have level 50 Pokemon to, be on the competitive level, and I know there's some in here which I'm not going to point out. You can see them yourself, comment whatever you got to do. But yeah, I don't know why they don't separate, make two different leagues. Maybe they just don't want it to get too diluted. Who knows? Maybe they just need to throw in some more bots. So we have another Melmetal lead. I'm telling you, every time we have one of these, it's still not going to be horrible because of the way this team is built. So we swap, and here's a superpower. Here you go. Finally, we have arrived. I don't have to keep saying, is this the one? So they keep going superpower here, and I let it go. And yeah, there's definitely going to be another one. There's even more intense than that. So they're going to be swapping into a Garchomp. We go superpower just to do, not going Stone Edge. And we're going to get off another one here. Maybe could have farmed up a little. No, didn't look at my health. Never mind. Bring it in Altaria. Unable to farm all the way down, but that's okay. Outrage is still going to hurt. Doing quite a bit of damage. Remember, Mega Altaria in general, still got a low CP. So it's in the Ultra League, technically, when it's not Mega Evolved. So it's one of the lower Mega Evolutions. I think one of the lowest ones that are currently available. All right, Sableye is going to be one of the low ones too, whenever that is released. We got to make a Gyarados. We're going to go ahead and go for that Moonblast, folks. Super effective stab, and we're going to be landing it beautiful. They got one more shield, bringing in our Melmetal to just absorb whatever they got. We can farm down, and we take them out. Again, Melmetal, the Mega Slayer, keeping it going for us here. My good old trusty. I do have a 100 Meltan, which is level 50. Yes, you heard me right. I got a Meltan level 50 for whatever reasons. And then I have a Melmetal that is 100, but that's in the classic. It's a level 40. I got that one after I powered this one up. And I'm waiting for the Meltan for a community day potentially. I'm not saying it's happening, but I've been prepared in the past and it's worked out for me quite nicely. So we got the Landorus up against the Melmetal here, and we're just gonna have a little fun. Let this all go. And here we go. Is this the one? Have we arrived for real to the superpower madness here? Yes, this is the one. Okay, so we're gonna be getting both shields. This is where I wanted to stop tapping. Like, is this a human? I'm sorry, no offense. Maybe they were just tapping on the screen. Like I said, people are just waiting to get served or sit down to their table, and they're just hopping in because the whole mega hype or something like that. So they let that, well, okay, yeah, we got both shields from them, so they had no choice to let it go. And our Landorus is just confused. I'm confused, to be honest with you. I'm like, what's going on? What is happening here? So we bring in our Altaria, we go for the Sky Attack, and there's that Gyarados. Okay, so we still have 2 shields, and I think I do go for a little bit of a flex because I was just so sick and tired of seeing the Mega Gyarados. Yeah, alright, so we're just going to go ahead and do that and then go for another superpower. And do you see how well this team is working out and how good it is going to be to combat that Mega Gyarados? Absolutely fantastic, right? So we're letting it go, they take us out, we bring in another Altaria, Dragon Breath, take the win, 2 shields, let's go. I think this is a 5-0. That's a nice way to finish a 5-0 right there, folks. I'm telling you what. Yes, it is. Let's go. Alrighty. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that thumbs up, folks. And we're only halfway through. We still got some battles for you for sure. So I'm excited to bring you the next Mega Evolutions that I'm going to do. Don't know what it is going to be yet, but I'm going to try to make it spicy. There's plenty of them to pick. Alright, next battle. There's nothing to lose if I lose. Plenty of battles to do. So we're met with another freaking Melmetal. Look. Look. It's good. It's a good thing. It's okay. Didn't find too many good leads. And do you see why I swapped into the Landorus later on? So we got a Mega Latios, sorry. And we're taking it out with Stone Edge. So that's not a completely powered up one. Like I said, people are in here having fun, and that's a good thing. Everybody's welcome, and let's go, right? I know I was kind of questioning the superpower things. Maybe just one move? Who knows? I was genuinely confused. Maybe it just has one move, probably. So we're landing that superpower. In comes the Altaria. We need to shield this up because we are weak to steel still. And they are bringing in Melmetal here. So we're going to let this go because we're not flying. We're not regular Altaria. We're getting some beautiful lag, swapping into our own Melmetal here. And it is going to save us here. So we can let this first one go. Mega Altaria is pretty tanky. We can rely on that. We don't need all these shields. And we're going to let that first one go. They hit us with a rock slide, trying to maybe get a shield. We go superpower. They shield it up. And we're going to throw this one right away. Because, well, it's not going to KO because we debuffed ourselves. So now they're clear to take us out. Easy money. We're going to let this go, though. It's another rock slide. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But they're just throwing all their energy. Now they throw it. They immediately swap into Dialga. And we go for the Sky Attack. This isn't enough. We need 2 more Dragon Breaths. So 1, 2, and we take the win. Let's go. Having a blast. This is so fun. I think they should implement this permanently as a side thing, rotation wise. So we have a Mega Gengar, folks. We had a good lead with our Landers. They swap into their Gengar here. Gengar's putting all sorts of weird hexes on our Landers. Did you see that there? And we're bringing in a Melmetal here. So we're thinking we can take this Shadow Ball. I know it's going to be hurting everything, and Mega Gengar hits like a truck. So it does a lot, and now they're going to be able to farm us down here, unfortunately. Do they farm us down? No. Why do we throw this? We had Rock Slide. I think we still get a shield. Okay, so we threw a superpower on their Gengar with our Landers. They called it. That was it. After that, it's over. We've lost. Maybe we can come back, but it's not looking good. This Mega Gengar is running amok. Did you see why I left it in here? Had to give you some diverse Mega showcases here because I just don't want you to just see the Mega Gyarados. So they have a Mamoswine back here. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we go superpower. I'm panicking. I got 1 shield and I'm like, alright, you win. Whatever. Just take me out. I'm not going to push back out. You just take me out. Good job. Good game. Next battle, we're met with an Excadrill. This is an absolutely amazing lead for us here, and they're going to be swapping into Togekiss, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Melmetal to handle the situation here, making sure they do not sneak in a Charm. We don't want them getting to that Flamethrower too soon now, do we? And stopping them there. I think they might have snuck one in, but I don't know. I don't think we're good to go. They let it go nonetheless. They're coming back in here with the Excadrill, and we're going to go ahead and let this go. We will survive, and then we're going to throw that superpower right away. And now they're, I mean, if they don't shield this up, they're going to pretty much be done for here. And farming us down just a little bit, just a couple quick moves with their farm, that's perfectly fine. And there is their Mega. It is going to be Mega Gyarados. Folks, do you see why I made this team here? Literally, I didn't do any battles like filling up what I could see. I didn't go on Twitch to see people who are in a different region. Whatever, I just straight up just knew what the heck it was gonna be and what I needed to prepare for. This is what I do. I make this teams. Let's go. All right, I'm getting excited because it was freaking amazing, and I'm happy that this team performed well. I'm able to showcase it for you, and you can use it yourself and make sure you get those wins and get that Stardust. Let's go. Coming back into the battle with that Excadrill, we're gonna go ahead and let this go, hitting us with that Rock Slide. I wonder if they still think we're flying. It's probably systematic thing, you know. You see Altaria, you think flying. So we bring in our Landers. We do shield that up just for good measure, going for a superpower here, which will end that Excadrill. And they're shielding it up. We're going to be getting their last shield, and we're going to go for another superpower, and it's over, taking the win, looking good, and moving on to our next battle here, folks. What are we going to see? Leading with that Landorus, we have a Charizard X. Let's get it. All right, let's have fun. If we hit it with that Stone Edge, it will one-shot it. This Landorus' attack is no joke, plus stab and Stone Edge attack is hard hitting, and we're getting a shield. Their fire move is neutral damage. Ground is not taking resisted damage from that at all. They go for a blast burn. And again, like I said, people in here having fun. One move Pokemon, not all the way powered up. Just checking it out because this is the first time this has ever happened. So, you know, I already know you guys are already all awesome. I already have all the, you know, the lunatics pretty much blocked who are going to leave like nut job comments about people, you know, whatever the case is. All right, anyways, we don't need to get stuck up on that. Taking them out here with our Altaria. Sorry, Charizard X, you're awesome and shiny, very nice. And we're gonna see a Togekiss landing a Moonblast and bringing it down to about 35% health. Bringing in the Landorus here, and do we shield this up? Yes, yes. I think we're gonna want to shield this up because this is our last Pokemon, and they have no more shields. We go for Stone Edge and we take the win, and we're looking good. Landorus coming in handy for us, starting the battle and finishing it. Mega Ampharos, let's go. We resist the electric. They're going to be swapping into Togekiss. We go into our Melmetal here. And yeah, I mean, we could have stayed with the Landorus, but why wouldn't we not swap? This is just perfect for us. So we're going to go ahead and just keep doing these Rock Slides and just keep putting on the pressure here. And we get to another one. That's amazing. They were trying to get to that. See, making sure they don't sneak in those quick moves is key there. So down they go. In comes the Ampharos here. And we're just going to throw a Rock Slide. I mean, just do as much damage as we can. I don't want to throw a superpower in case we can get to another charge move. Didn't think it was going to happen. It's not like we're missing out on much damage anyways. They're going for a Dragon Pulse. We survive. Unfortunately, not getting to a charge move. Bringing in the Landorus to just handle this. They swap, and they have a Tyranitar in the back. So superpower is going to end it. Even if they shield this one up, debuffed, the next one is still going to take it out because... Is that a Shadow Tyranitar? Is that... Yes, yeah, absolutely. So Ampharos back at it here. And I think we let this go. I could have shielded up just for fun, but we're going to go ahead and do the 2 shield flex again. Not personal, just because we're having fun. Okay, next battle, what are we going to see? A Zacian. All right, so we have to hope they have Wild Charge at close combat. If they have that moveset, we're going to be looking good to go here. And they're going to be swapping with a ton of energy, bringing in Melmetal. So we're going to go ahead and throw the superpower because super effective. Let's do that damage. Building up to another 2 more. Let's see if they want to keep it alive. Or if they let it go, they do. And I can survive a Rock Slide. Even though we went for 2 so far, it doesn't really matter. And we get to another superpower. Still holding on to both shields. Let's see if we can win this swap here. They let it go. Beautiful. So we took him out. Landorus just putting in the work. and they come back into the fight with a Togekiss. We bring in the Melmetal here, and they immediately swap into their Zacian. Now, Play Rough is going to be super effective, so that is... It's not a Play Rough. Wild Charge. Okay, we're good to go. Not very effective to our Electric, or not very effective to our Dragon. Close Combat, not very effective because we're Fairy, so we're resisting everything, and the Snarl, not very effective. I shielded this up because I didn't know. Maybe they were trying to play mind games, so we're just being better safe than sorry right there. So at that point, I'm like, yeah, we're good. Okay, just going to go for the Skyzack and take them out. Mega Altaria, just putting in the work and having a blast. And immediately swapping here. We're going to be able to take the win with the Melmetal, going for a Rock Slide on the Togekiss. And there it is, looking good, folks. All right, so let's get it. I don't want to suggest anything. I don't want to hint at any Megas because there's too many people ripping me off right now. It's absolutely been, well, not too many people, an individual. So we're just going to keep things to ourselves and just freaking keep it top secret until it's available. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Dragonite up against our Altaria. Okay, Dragonite actually said, you know, I'm not going to go down without a fight. Now I'm going to bring you into the red, which it did. Very nice. We're winning it, though. Bringing in their Melmetal, and we're trying to go for the Moonblast. Unfortunately, not getting there. Not shielding us up. It would be pointless. Altaria did what it needed to do. Took out a Pokemon. Bringing in the Landorus here, because it's not going to be taken super effective from anything. Rock Slide hurts, but Melmetal is going to be taken super effective. And there is the Mega Gyarados again, building up to 2 superpowers on the Landorus, going for the first one here. And we swap here because we've got superpower on this. It's still a good matchup. And since we debuffed our attack, we might as well just swap since we're in a good position and save that superpower to do more damage later, right? They're still holding on to 2 shields. We're doing super effective with our quick move. Not reliable, but it's looking like we can potentially farm down, and that's exactly what we're going to do. They got 2 shields left and a Melmetal back here, but we've got a superpower in the back, and they do not have 3 shields. So we're not getting a shield. They didn't give it up. Okay, so that's not looking horrible. So we're going to go ahead and go for superpower now. Swapping into Landorus and going for a combo breaker. I know that was not how it should sound. Like I said, I'm a little tired here, but there it was. Combo breaking it up. And I wanted to go for an ultra combo breaker, but we just didn't have enough energy. But nonetheless, we're still going to be able to take this win here, folks. Looking good. Thank you for watching and take care.